morning. Just doing a little biomagnetism.
Yes.
On the Kai man.
Is it going to be an early one?
It sure is.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to try to get your magnets in place before...
You go to Los Angeles?
Yes, before we go to Los Angeles. You wanted this pad down here? Okay. Lumbar. Lumbar. Okay. Scapulars. Esophagus, duodenum. Esophagus. Duodenum. How you guys doing? Kidneys. Both kidneys. Oh, your sister says good morning, says hey.
Mhm.
Hi, Katie.
Hi, Katie.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Monday morning self-care. And since my man Kai is out of school today for Lincoln's birthday, is it?
Abraham Lincoln.
That's right, Abraham Lincoln's birthday. Then I get to work on him and me. Relax, relax, okay? Relax everything.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Sorry, Dad. I was so itchy.
It's okay, it's okay, it's okay.
So
Where are you itchy? Where are you itchy?
Um,
There you go.
mhm.
All right, you okay?
I'm okay.
All right.
Wait. Mm.
Put your hand down, please.
Hey, Dad,
Shh.
can I tell you something?
No, not right now. That's where we're live. We're going to be doing in a second.
Magnets and David don't exist. I mean, why would magnets and David exist?
No. Good job, man. Good job.
Yes.
So we're gonna go with
Oh, ow,
tickles, huh?
my ear.
You turn it
hurts.
down? Okay.
Yeah.
There you go. How's that?
Great.
There you go. You hear it now?
What? My ear's so hurts.
Okay. I'll turn it down. There you go. Oh, I'm sorry. I have it in the wrong spot. There you go. Good. You like that color?
Yeah.
Okay. Good job.
Ow. Ooh, ow. I'm in pain.
There you go. Got it?
Yeah.
Put your arms down flat. All right. Put it on your tight part of the ear. I should have put it on your earlobe. I'm sorry.
You have to do it, Dad.
I know. I put it on. I moved it. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I put it on the earlobe. Okay.
Yes.
Good job. How you feel?
Great.
Good job. Good job, man. ¿Me puedes llevar? Sí, ya. Ayer me preguntaste sobre Candida, pero tenemos un protocolo para autismo también, ¿no?
Ah, sí, lo que pasa es que, lo que pasa es que ya le salió la cándida.
¿Sí, verdad?
Sí.
Candida.
Le salió el viernes.
Ajá.
Y está como que expulsando más.
Sí.
Sí,
Pues vamos a ponerlo.
Vamos a intentar.
Ven, Dylan. Ven, Dylan. Está bien. Está bien. Vamos a buscar los pares para Candida. Ponle en esta mesita.
A ver si quieres, ¿no?
A ver si quiere tumbarse.
Ven, Darío.
Candidas, aquí están.
Sí.
Okay.
Y si tiene para parásito, también tiene para parásito, ¿no?
No, es que parásito es una cosa.
Y cándida es otra.
Sí, ¿verdad?
No pasa nada, papá. ¿Te vas a acostar en qué?
Okay.
Ven, ven.
Pon tu mano encima. It's okay, Dylan. It's okay, man. It's okay, Dylan. It's okay. It's okay, man. Que le pone un dibujo. ¿Cómo? No, ¿la has puesto?
Ya, no pasa nada, ya.
It's okay, Dylan.
Yo, mi amor.
It's
No pasa
okay.
nada, no pasa nada. Oh, es que odia la. Porque piensa que eso es todo. Ya.
¿Quieres cubrirle con sábana? No, no.
¿A dónde? Oh, no.
No.
No, se va a poner más nervioso. Nada. No pasa nada, mira,
Let him play with them. Look, 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 look. There you go.
ya.
It's okay, Dylan.
No vas a poner nervioso, ¿ok? Ya.
It's okay. No sé si se para que.
Ya, no va a querer. Vente, ok. Vente.
Oh, Dylan. Give me five.
Ok.
Okay.
Ay, no.
Okay. We'll try later.
Ya, deja tranquilo.
Vamos a tratarlo luego.
Ya, luego.
Claro.
Ok, vamos a aquí, mira. Aquí en el otro cuarto. Ya. Ya.
Dylan said maybe someday, but not today. You have to have patience when you're working with children. Okay? You know?
Yes.
You have to have patience when you're working with anyone. But you have to especially have patience with children.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
Make it fun and enjoyable for them. Vamos a hacer el neurofeedback también. So we normally do neurofeedback with Dylan. And And today was going to be our first attempt at trying biomagnetic pair therapy. Didn't work out too well. It's okay. You ticklish?
No, it was Mr. It was Larry David. Dude, in disguise.
What are you over here shaking your head while Dylan was crying? I saw you. I saw you.
I was scratching my own head.
Scratching your booger nose. Booger noses. Okay. And because I don't want you to get a sore throat, I'm going to do subclavia, subclavia. How you feel, man?
Great. I'm better.
You are, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but now we take off your zapatos.
Oh! No, don't say oh. Oh! No, they don't smell.
They don't smell. I'm just teasing you. I'm just teasing you. They don't smell any more or any less. Okay, come on, let's go. How you feel?
Great.
Yeah, you feel great? Okay.
Hey, don't,
All right. Put your arms out. Put your arms out.
don't
Put your
do
arms
the
down.
press.
Put your arms
You
down.
promised.
I
You
promise.
promised.
I promise. I promise. I promise.
Hey,
Stop it. You're making your magnet stick now. Come on.
sorry. And
Later. Exactly. Later. I'm just singing this song. Come on. I can't sing a song without you acting like a child. All right. Now you ready?
yes.
Okay.
And
All right.
ow, ooh, ow,
Uh-huh. You feel it?
ow, 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 ow.
Nice, huh? Mm-hmm.
Yes. Ooh, ooh, ooh,
Feels good, huh?
ow.
I'm going to teach you about this. Balancing the meridians. Okay, so now we're at 11:05. So we're going to leave these on until at least 11:35. At this distance from the equator, it takes about a half hour, 35 minutes for the magnets to work. If we were closer to the equator, it would take less time. If we were at the equator, it would take about 5 minutes. If we were in Canada, it may take up to 2 hours for it to work. And this has to do with the magnetic field of the planet and the strength of the magnetic field. Now, maybe if I were in Sedona, Arizona, where there's a vortex, we might be able to complete the therapy in a shorter amount of time. But specifically for where we are and for our distance from the equator, it takes about a half hour. You got it, man?
Yeah.
Okay, now come on. When your belly moves, the magnets on your belly move. Okay?
Sorry.
All right?
I can't stop laughing.
I know, it's funny, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. Well. Calm down. Okay? Come on, Dylan.
Desde que ya no es paciente.
Why did you have to find a Philip goal? I got told he has a gun. Larry David. I am Larry David. The Ayatollah. An Auschwitz Ayatollah? An Auschwitz Ayatollah? An Auschwitz Ayatollah? Hello? Everything is all for this Asian being chased by getting chased. Yeah?
Quiet.
Wow. Yeah. So viewers, if you're watching this, please before I watch this, I came to tell you that I love you guys, and I'm gonna love you for the rest of my life.
Hola, mamá. Entonces,
Oh. Oh. Hey, Dad, it finished. The David finished.
Okay, baby, I'll get it.
Mhm.
Oh, no, sí. Vamos a mirar el comentario. Luego, So you're okay, huh?
Yes.
How you guys doing? Vamos a ver. Estamos haciendo la terapia del par biomagnético, que es el trabajo del doctor Isaac Goiz Duran en México.
Wow, I like that Spanish.
You do, don't you? My son is complimenting me on my Spanish. We're doing the therapy of biomagnetic pair therapy. And in biomagnetic pair therapy, we use pairs of magnets, positive and negative pole, to depolarize areas or parts of the body or organs that may be in a state of pH imbalance as a result of pathogens. Pathogens meaning fungus, bacteria, parasites, or what else? Virus, yeah, or even heavy toxin loads. Now, these create imbalances in the pH, the hydrogen potential. Either the pH would be too high and it would be alkaline, the area would be alkaline, or too low. Sometimes these relationships form between pairs between different pathogens. For example, a virus may produce an area of acidity or low pH, and it will hold on to the body by means of a bacteria, for example, possibly, that would have that would leave a pocket of alkalinity. So what we would do, these are magnets, right? They're positive, negative, right? The polarity, positive, negative. So what we'll do is we'll place the positive pole of a magnet somewhere on the body and a negative pole of the magnet somewhere else on the body. And we'll attempt to depolarize this biomagnetic pair relationship that may exist between different pathogens that are in the body. This assists the body in using its own processes of elimination and its own process of the defense to rid itself of both pathogens. Another effect that happens during biomagnetic pair therapy is that we get to unstick red blood cells. Sometimes when the milieu of the body, the blood and the water are acidic, our blood cells, the red blood cells, they may stack up, kind of like this, right? In order to protect themselves, okay? They'll stack up, okay? And they're not supposed to stack. They're all negatively charged, or they're supposed to be. Your red blood cells are supposed to be all negatively charged. And like poles repel, right? You see, can't stick these two together. They're the same. They're like poles, they're supposed to repel. So when the blood cells pass beneath the magnetic field polarizes the hydrogen and the iron that's in the blood, and it helps to unstick the red blood cells from each other. That's one of the reasons why it's very important to drink a lot of water when you're undergoing biomagnetic pair therapy. Keep yourself well hydrated. The effect of unsticking those red blood cells is going to make them all expand, and it's going to feel like more blood cells are occupying less water in your body. You're going to feel dehydrated. Also, you should drink a lot of water when you're doing biomagnetism, because if you don't, you may end up feeling worse than if you hadn't.
Hey, Dad?
Yes?
Let's go to the bathroom.
Oh, it's time to go to the bathroom?
Yes.
Okay. That
Just
is
us.
well, okay. Well, how about just you?
Just us.
Just us?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So that's one of the consequences, because I put them on his kidneys, and now the kidneys are functioning and they're filling up his bladder. Mm-hmm. So he's feeling the urge to use the bathroom.
Yes.
So can you wait 5 more minutes? 5 minutes? Can you give me 5 more minutes?
Yeah, and yes. And
yes.
no.
Yes and no. That's a no. A yes and no is a no. So even though we're a little bit short on time, I'm going to take the magnets off of him so that he can use the bathroom. But that's one of the effects of biomagnetism. Hey, your sister wants to know what's so funny, Kai.
Yeah, I told her.
Oh, he likes to watch Curb Your Enthusiasm, and which I have to admit, Curb Your Enthusiasm is a funny show.
Yes.
It is a funny show. So we binge when we go home. We watch Larry David. I like Larry David, you know.
Me too.
People often tell me to curb my enthusiasm. So I can kind of identify with Mr. David. And he tends to say what's on his mind without consideration of the consequences, much like myself. And my son finds that funny. He has a lot of fun watching other people who...
And for your enthusiasm, there are a lot of black people.
Yes, there are. There are a lot of people of all races. It's very funny. He likes watching other people who have fun in life, but everybody else seems to get upset at him being himself. Very good, son.
Mm-hmm.
So your bladder is bursting, huh?
Yes.
Yes. Yes. Increased circulation into the kidneys means increased flow of urine into the bladder. Right, Kai?
Mm-hmm.
In other words, Kai has to pee.
Yes.
Like, and I don't see what's so funny about it.
Yeah.
So we will unwrap the mummy.
I'm not a mummy.
You're not a mummy?
No.
You're a daddy?
No, I'm not a mummy or a daddy. Besides, I'm a boy.
You're a boy. Well, you might be a daddy one day. You won't be a mummy. You might be a daddy.
Where are my shoes?
Under the table.
Oh, right.
Curb Your Enthusiasm was funny last night.
Yes.
It was hilarious.
Yes. Larry David said, yeah, I look a little later.
Maybe Larry David is going to go out like Mel Brooks, one of those politically incorrect comics who makes us laugh at ourselves. We need that. We need another Blazing Saddles. I know what you're thinking. Now, this device is called the Mind Alive David, okay? And I'm going to be talking to Mr. David Seaver, who is the inventor of the David, and he's the president of Mind Alive Incorporated. This is a wonderful device, okay? This is a brain training device. It uses 3 different technologies. It uses chromotherapy, which is flashing lights of particular frequencies and colors into the eyes differently for the left and right field of the eyes in order to affect the left and right hemisphere of the brain, with auditory training, which is consists of binaural beats and I believe isochronic tones as well, also designed to induce particular brainwave states in the left and right hemispheres of the brain. And most importantly, through these ear clips, cranial electrostimulation. You put them on your ears. And a very small electrical current is delivered to the cranium, to the brain, through this device. And what this does is it balances your endorphins in your brain. It balances norepinephrine, epinephrine, most importantly, serotonin, and your endorphins in the brain. Now, why is that important? Well, most of us are serotonin starved, meaning we don't get enough serotonin in the brain. And serotonin is very closely related to self-esteem, how you feel about yourself. And being that we're mostly serotonin starved, then most people are actually self-esteem starved without realizing it. On the David, we have, well, there are other devices. You can find them on one of my websites, biomedrxsupplements.com, if you'd like to purchase one. On the David, we have 5 different settings. Well, we have 25 different settings, 5 different setting categories: alert or waken, energize, meditate, brain boosting, sleep, and mood boosting or mood booster. And within each of these 5 categories, there are 5 settings. And there's also a place for me to put in some custom protocols. These protocols do work as designed. They really do. The sleep protocol will definitely put you to sleep. The energized protocol would be like taking a cup of coffee or espresso. The brain booster does improve cognitive performance. It's definitely a peak performance tool for your brain. And the mood boosters definitely make you feel better. They make you happier.
Guess what?
What?
I'll just give me that.
Wait, did you go to the restroom?
No.
Why?
You didn't come with me.
Okay, well, you have the key, right?
I locked it at the bathroom, but
Oh, that's why he said we have to go. He locked the restroom keys in the restroom. Excuse me, I'll be right back. But I'm going to be recording the next episode of BioMedRx Radio with Mr. David Seaver. We're going to record on Wednesday, 2 days from now, Valentine's Day. And it's going to be the show airing this Sunday. So if you want to find out about brain entrainment devices such as the Mind Alive and the Alert, by all means tune in and enjoy the show. Okay, and I'll be right back. So I guess that's it. Since I don't have any more biomagnetic pair therapy clients, that's about it for this video. I'm going to do my own. You don't want to see me put magnets on myself. You guys have a great day. Be healthy.